Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. In this video, I will be explaining how the long-serving Ugandan President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has influenced Kenya's politics. We all know that Kaguta Museveni and William Ruto are long-term friends. Ruto has severally visited Uganda. There is a time when Museveni was running his campaigns and William Ruto was seen alongside him campaigning for him in Uganda. So we can authoritatively say that Museveni and William Ruto are close friends. And when they are close friends, it means Museveni's style of governance, in one way or another, has influenced Kenya's politics. But the next question is how? I will be diving into Museveni's style of governance. As I analyze Museveni's way of governance, we will also be likening Museveni's governance to William Ruto's governance. Now, we all understand that Museveni started his leadership with no party democracy. Initially, Museveni rejected multi-party democracy. And in this, he never wanted other politicians to form parties. All he wanted is only his party. This is what used to happen during the times of Moi, when Raila Odinga and others pushed for multi-party democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, when we look at William Ruto, he has severally said that in the year 2027, he is not going to form a coalition of parties. He is going to the ballot with only one party. So if you want to join his trail, it means you deregister your party, join his party. Kwa sababu hivyo ndiye amesema 2027 chama ni moja. Hakuna coalition, hakuna agreements, hakuna sharing of power. It is one party presidency. Now amesema kwamba in 2027 chama ni moja. So this depicts Museveni's earlier presidency before other politicians pushed for multi-party democracy in Uganda. So we can liken William Ruto's 2027 awaited campaigns to those of Museveni in those years of no party democracy. Museveni before has formed what we call broad-based government. Upon taking power, he formed a broad-based government to unite various political wings. In 2024, William Ruto also initiated what we call a broad-based government to bring Raila Odinga on board. Actually, the same statement. The people in Uganda, you can confirm this. Museveni made a broad-based government, and William Ruto copied from Museveni to form a broad-based government between him and Raila Odinga. Now, Museveni has what we call personalistic leadership. Museveni's leadership style is highly personalistic, often characterized as anti-political or new populist. This means what? He appeals directly to the people for legitimacy. This is what William Ruto does. He became the president, but he keeps on appealing to the people for legitimacy. Every single day, William Ruto is in rallies. Just like Museveni. Museveni's style of leadership, he seeks legitimacy from the people. Yeye anaenda kwa watu. anazungumza na wao from the masses. This is exactly what William Ruto is doing. Every day, William Ruto is talking to people out there in rallies, seeking legitimacy. Unasikia? Affordable houses, we have delivered. Kazi kwa vijana, we have delivered. 320 wanafanya kazi kwa affordable housing. Sijui 400 wanafanya kazi kwa digital economy. Kama ni uchumi wa Kenya tumeleta chini. Legitimacy from people. That is what Museveni does. Museveni's way of leadership suppresses dissent, increasing reports of harassment, detention, and even abduction of opposition figures and their supporters. You heard about Kizza Besigye? He's been in the cells for quite some time. This is exactly what William Ruto is doing in Kenya. Harassing critics, abducting critics, detaining critics. Boniface Mwangi alishikwa na akaambiwa we are going to charge of terrorism. Sijui walitoa laptop kwake, hard disk na used tear gas canister. Harassment. Harassment. You have seen what he's doing to Rigathi Gachagwa's allies. Akina Koimburi. The latest is the Naivasha member of parliament. Mwenye alishikwa juzi, akapelekwa mahakamani. Harassment. The very same style Museveni is using against Kizza Besigye and Bobby Wine is the same style Ruto is using against his opponents. Clinging into power. A major criticism against Museveni is refusal to step down from power despite ruling for years, over 35 years. Na nasikia tena ako kwa kampeni kwa tamu nyingine. This is exactly what William Ruto does. Ruto is forming policies as if we can get out of power. Thank God we have a constitution. Kama tungekuwa na katiba, Ruto angekaa uongozi paka 2093. Thank God we have the 2010 constitution. Authoritarianism and hybrid regime. Museveni's style of leadership. Scholars describe his rule as competitive authoritarianism or illiberal democracy. Indicating a mix of democratic and authoritarian elements. This is exactly what William Ruto is. An authoritarian. He knows it all. He has 20 advisors who he is advising on how they will advise him tomorrow. Yeye akisimama anajua kila kitu, hataki kukosolewa, hataki kuambiwa. He knows it all. Economic challenges and corruption. In Uganda, despite the initial economic progress, years have seen mounting concerns about massive debt, patronage, widespread corruption in government. The same is happening in William Ruto's government. I think you read the reports from the controller of budget and the auditor general. You hear billions of shillings disappeared from e-citizen. You hear billions of shillings unaccounted for in the Hustler Fund. You hear billions of shillings have disappeared from the Minister of Education. You hear billions of shillings allocated to host schools which do not exist in William Ruto's government. Ladies and gentlemen, social policies. This is the latest one in William Ruto's government. The very latest one. Yoweri Kaguta's government has pursued an extremely liberal refugee policy, granting broad refugee status and rights to work and move freely. Juzi, mumesikia, Ruto amesema hakuna ID vetting kwa Northeastern region. Watu wapewe ID cards without vetting. Yes. And they have said there are millions of Kenyans who are not registered as voters, and they are going to register them. wapewa IDs bure bila kuulizwa mama yao ni nani, baba yao ni nani, mahali wamezaliwa ni wapi. This is exactly what Museveni is doing in Uganda. Erecting roadblocks for competitors not to hold rallies. You see Kisa passenger with the police asking them, what is the problem with you? I am going to church. Why are you blocking me, police officer? It is not your right, police officer, to block me. I am going to church. They arrest him in vehicles. They drive him off. You saw what happened in Nakuru yesterday where Senator Metu Kilovas Malala and other opposition leaders were blocked from holding a rally in Subukia. I did an analysis yesterday showing you how wrong this regime has become. So, William Ruto's style of governance has highly been influenced by the Ugandan president Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.